climate change problem. Please welcome to the stage Mark Hudson.
Good afternoon. Why is this coal miner smiling? Why is this baby smiling? Why aren't they smiling now? I'm Mark, and I found this 1993 advert while researching how the Australian coal industry has dealt with climate change. My case study tests and extends the dialectic issue lifecycle model, the DILC. Dialectic is just fancy academic jargon for struggle. History. There's a blanket of carbon dioxide trapping some of the sun's heat. In the late 50s, scientists realised we're thickening that blanket as we burn ever more oil, gas and coal. Fossil fuel companies knew the issue but kept quiet, as you would. In 1988, after false starts, the climate issue burst onto the global stage with speeches by dangerous eco-radicals like Margaret Thatcher. In Australia, the government proposed a 20% emissions reduction cut. So why is the coal miner smiling? Because the issue got contained for 15 years. The Rio Climate Treaty had no targets or timetables. The Kyoto Protocol was weak. Only the inconvenient Al Gore, Hurricane Katrina, and more science got the climate issue back on our to-do list. Enough history, some theory. The issue life cycle models explain how problems come onto the political agenda, everyone gets exuberant and alarmed, realises the actual cost of solving the problem, which gets kicked into the long grass. DILC adds industry responses, especially research and development. If companies come under enough public and political pressure, after denying and lobbying, they may invest in technological fixes. I use mixed methods, archives, interviews, number crunching to build a picture of the Australian climate and energy policy over the last 40 years, compare it with the ideal type of DILC, see what doesn't fit, and then re-theorise. The Australian coal industry boomed during this period, selling to Japan, to South Korea, and briefly China. Climate was never a big issue for them, but my research shows that they did 4 things. They flexed political muscle, selective donations, lobbying, to kill legislation. They attacked renewable energy. They funded climate denialists, and they promised a techno-fix called carbon capture and storage, which they didn't deliver. My thesis will show how dinosaur industries cling to power and prevent the much-needed change to a low-carbon society. Not smiling anymore because shale gas and renewables have killed off the coal industry. Before we get smug, remember, climate change has wiped the grin off all of our faces. Thank you.